Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Lies of P, one of the absolute best Souls-like games to come out in recent days. I played it a while back on my own, and I was planning on starting this series back when I finished Metal Arms, but then I found out Oceanhorn 2 was on Steam, and I got real excited about that, and just really had to get into that, but now is the time for me to start this series, even though the hype has significantly died down for this game. I won't be getting billions of views, but I don't care about that. This game's fun, I want to do videos on it, and so here we go. It's loosely based on the old story of Pinocchio, for those of you who don't know. In honor of the great writer Carlo Collodi. Probably saying that name wrong. Hello?
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
And now I got a butterfly in me. And so, we are Pinocchio. Of course, that name is never blatantly stated in the entire game. Also, I can never say Pinocchio without thinking it.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Okay, so you have. As I was saying, I can never say Pinocchio without thinking of that one bit from Billy and Mandy when they went into the fairy tales. And Billy's sitting there with Pinocchio and says, "Hey Mandy, this is my friend, Pinocchio, Kio. That is permanently seared into my mind. Now then, let's see exactly what they need the help from the puppet of Geppetto for.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry.
Well,
My
if
name
you
is
say so.
Sophia. Please come to Hotel Crot, and I'll explain what's happening.
Hotel Crotch, got it.
Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
So, Talking Lamp is this Gemini person. And we all know who Jiminy Cricket is. The conscience of Pinocchio, that's the word. Anyway, he's a lamp. A talking lamp who will get his... He's gonna get his metaphor...
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Yeah, anyway, he's gonna get his metaphorical shit together any minute now. But first... we needs to grab a weapon, and there just happens to be a handful of swords right here.
Are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there.
I was in the middle of doing
It'll
that.
be helpful on your way to the hotel.
Yeah, I know. So, we can go Path of the Cricket, Balance, Path of the Bastard, Dexterity, or Path of the Sweeper, which is Strength. It's basically asking, do you want to start with the Great Sword, the Rapier, or the Saber? And I'm gonna go with the Saber. That's what I like starting with. Yeah, I'm in the process of doing that. You don't gotta tell me these things! Alright. So this is the city of Crot. Lots of dead people, walking puppets and stuff. And you're over here trying to get me, and that ain't gonna do you so good now, is it? I sliced you open. You get the slices too, mister. Everyone gets the slices. Okay. And that's mine. Yeah, Pulse Cell, it's your Estus Flask, but once you use them all up, you can actually recharge one of them by slapping people around enough. That is such a good mechanic. It rewards you for playing well, and not just forcing you to be super desperate and trying with every fiber of your being to avoid each and every attack when you get put on the back foot with no healing items left. You have a chance of bouncing back. Yeah, I know how to guard. I know how to perfect guard. You block at the last second. Look at me go. Yeah, no shit. I got shot. Thanks for talking, idiot. I was gonna be able to dodge that if you weren't distracting me with your annoying voice. Anywho, you might have noticed I took damage through my guard and just regained health by slapping that dude around. That is one of the mechanics of the game. Guard regen. While blocking attacks instead of doing the parry perfectly, you will take chip damage and you can recover from it. Kind of like the way you recover after getting hit in Bloodborne. Another super good mechanic they threw in here. But if you do the perfect guard, you can break their weapons, stagger them, and you don't take any damage if you do it right. Well, I say stagger them, but it puts them into a staggerable state where you hit them with a charged heavy attack, and then it leaves them open for something like this. That is a backstab. You can also do it in the front if you stagger them properly, which I was just explaining. And you, I actually want to parry you. You swung too fast. Don't do that. Swing a little faster than that, but not too fast that I can't react properly. I was never good at parrying these basic bitch beginner enemies. I never needed to get good at it. I needed to get good at doing it to later enemies, though. And this dude, he ain't paying no attention. And you got your fucking Dark Souls ass jump that you do while sprinting. And you with your stupid son of a bitch, I'm getting flanked. Don't you do that. Why don't you come up? Alright. There we go. Anyone gonna ambush me as I go for the item? No? Good for you. You're fucking idiots then. I was at prime real estate for having a candlestick shoved up my ass, since you love beating me over the head with 'em. But you didn't take that opportunity, lock devices. Your one-way doors were on the open side for this one. If we try to open it from the other side, he just gets my little hand zapped. Anywho, there's a big guy that's actually gonna need to be parried. He already knows I'm here. And there we go. And whoop, you elbowed me. Don't do that. I know how staggerable state works. I was just explaining it to people in the audience, and now that he's all staggered, I can get him with my crit stuff. There you go, baby. And I'm gonna juice myself up. And now you're coming with all that shit. This game loves combining elements of fucking Dark Souls and Sekiro, and I am down for it. Played through this game before, had a hell of a time, got really mad at places that I probably shouldn't have got mad at, but still. Game good. That guy dead. I am not, and I got a key to the front door. Now let's get up on out of this station, shall we? And we're in the plaza. And here we get our Stargazer. the first one of the game. Checkpoint, bonfire, you know the drill. And...
This is called a stargazer. A marvelous device the stalkers used in the past.
Okay.
Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puppet numbers or reset danger parameters.
Yeah,
As
working on
warned,
that.
We are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo, clever one. This stargazer will make you stronger.
Okie dokie
But
then.
the stargazer's strength doesn't last forever. So be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Crot.
Working on it. So we'll go ahead and level up vitality. That's pretty self-explanatory. More health for me. I'm gonna start with that. Vigor gives us stamina. Capacity lets us equip heavier armor and shit. Motivity. Yeah, the motivity is strength. Technique is dexterity. Advances. It's like your magic stats. Don't see why they couldn't just call it strength and dexterity. That would be a lot more explanatory than motivity and technique, but yeah. Anyway, I got me more health. And we also got this Legion arm that I haven't been using. Bonk! All it does right now is give us a nice, powerful punch that comes out real strong, but we'll get different Legion arms later that give us different abilities, like there's a grappling hook you can launch it at people and pull them in, or pull yourself to bigger enemies. There's one that's a straight-up shield, one that shoots lightning, which I was particularly fond of in my own playthrough. And I'll be taking that. And now that my ergo counter has turned blue, which is up there in the corner that is hidden by my face, that's the indicator that it levels up. Your souls, or ergo as they call it in this game, the counter turns blue when it's level up time. And yeah, I know how that works. I'm not doing it yet, though it would probably be real nice to do it, being surrounded by robot dogs and an angry butler. But I didn't need it. I did not need it. Also, weapon durability is a thing, and you can restore it on the fly by grinding it into your elbow. It's that meter over there. You can see the blade and the handle of my weapon separately, and there's a reason for that that we will get into later. But right now, we need to focus on not getting my face smashed in while I make my way to the hotel. And this ain't the way to the hotel. Well, it probably would be if this gate was open, but it's not. Anywho, just gonna murder a few puppets, grab some items, and then we'll be on our way. And there ain't no opening that gate, it's all locked and chained. Locks and chains keeps the gate shut while I have to work my way around. And so, we go here. We got more dudes. Quit pounding on that door. That is not your door to be pounding on, mister. Somebody's up top shooting at me. Pardon me, I'm gonna find a way around so I can shove my sword up your ass. And this guy ain't gonna be letting me just walk on by, is he? That's why he has to die. That's a Fable catalyst. It restores those blue bars beneath my health, which are used for special attacks that come from pressing the Y button if you're using an Xbox-ass controller like I am. It's a new controller, too, and it's got weird buttons on the bottom. Yep. And apparently one of them is set to doing the Fable arts, which I didn't want to do. And now I know never to press that fucking button. I should have known that. And yeah, I guess those are for like Christmas updates, and one of them would have been for the fucking beating the game back on my own. Anyway, there's the Fable Catalyst. There we go. Restore that thing. Yep. And I'm already fucking my buttons up. I wanted to swing and I pressed X. I was playing different games where X is the attack button, and now I gotta get my head back in the right state to do this properly. I had it all right, but okay, that's just the phone talking. Anyway, my head isn't fucked. It needs to be unfucked. It was unfucked already, and then I went and fucked it up all by being stupid. And the fucking must be undone. Anyway, yeah, Fury attack. You gotta parry those. You don't. Your iframes on the dodge don't work through those. And a regular ass guard just doesn't cut it. You gotta do them parries if you want it to work properly. Now come on, oop. I am just not parrying right today. There you go. And you're dead. Sliced your ass clean in half. They probably wouldn't be allowed to do that to humans without really affecting the rating of the game, which is probably already rated M. This does seem to be an M-rated game. The level of violence going on here. You there! Stop with the shooties! You don't even have a head. How do you know where I am? You can't see, you can't think, you can't even breathe because you're a fucking puppet. Puppets don't need to breathe. I'm a puppet, but I'm a better puppet than you. I'm not all crazy and murdering real live people now, am I? Only thing I'm killing is crazy ass puppets that are all over town and causing so many problems. And let's grind my elbow against that sword. I've been damaging that puppy. And this, I don't think this would be the way forward. I think I'm actually heading toward a shortcut back to the Stargazer, or maybe it's just a different path I could have taken. Okay, wait, this is the way forward. And here's a shortcut that I can open from this side. Alright. Door go open ease. And if we head through here, yeah. Yeah, I know where we are. The Stargazer should be right over there. Okay, right there, right in front of me, up behind that statue. But we don't need the Stargazer right now, because there's going to be another one not far from here, which kind of defeats the purpose of the shortcut.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in.
Well then, I'll kill it.
So please, be careful.
I will. I'll take that vivid ergo fragment, start up this Stargazer. And now that we got two of them, okay, never mind, I can't teleport between them just yet. That ain't until we get into the hotel. I'm a healthy boy. And this thing is here for you to get a feel for the parrying, and oh, right. So you're gonna take that, and I'll beat you up. A nice little training dummy. You can swing, you can parry his blows, and yeah, just wait for it. And there's the parry on that Fury attack. So there. And you...
Hello there.
Yeah, you're a silly guy.
Quad, visitor. I didn't think there were any stalkers left to fight the puppets. You didn't hear? Figures. The whole organization fell apart. All that's left are wannabes and amateurs who think they can fight on their own. You ought to buy something while you're at the festival. You can't rely on yourself alone.
That's quitter talk.
Out here alone? You could use some help. Here's a festival gift for you. Now get yourself something useful.
Yeah, what have you to sell? well, you're sold out of Fable Catalysts. Don't know why that's even an option. Throwing Cell, Electric Blitz, Abrasive. Yeah, you can use that on, I think you put it on the grindy thing in your elbow to apply electricity to your weapons. Anyway, he's also selling the Puppet Saber, which we're using, the Wintry Rapier, and the Great Sword of Fate. So, yeah, you also might notice that, oh wait, you can't notice that it says can disassemble because my head is blocking that. Oops. Well, we can actually separate the blade from the handle and stick different blades on different handles for different movesets, different reaches and attack speeds. It's a real cool system they got in place here. Real cool system, but we can't do that just yet. We gotta get to the hotel first, which we will do in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye.